once again, I'm here to answer those questions that nobody is asking. Can you bake potatoes in an air fryer? So you can see I've got two very decent sized spuds. I've just washed them under the tap, and now what I'm going to do is to take a fork and make some holes in it. I'll just do this with one of them and then I'll repeat it afterwards, but I only need to film it once. Okay, holes in potato. I want my potato skin to take on a bit of flavour, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Don't matter that there's some going on the foil because I'm going to wrap the potato up anyway. I'm going to add a bit of pepper. A few Italian mixed herbs. This is all optional, you don't need to add all this stuff, but I like doing. And I'm going to add a little bit of smoked paprika, just to sort of give it that nice kind of barbecuey flavour. And to tie this all together, I'm going to add the equivalent of a teaspoonful of sugar. You might be shocked at that, but believe you me, sugar works well when you're cooking vegetables with herbs and spices. It really helps to bring the flavours out. I'm then going to take my potato and I'm simply going to wrap it up in the tin foil as so. Done. Right, I've got to do the same again with this one. I'll be back. So now I need to get my spuds into the air fryer. So the drawer on the air fryer opens and I'm going to put my potatoes inside there. So there's my potatoes in the basket, but if you've never seen an air fryer before, let me just explain what this is. This is the basket that lifts out, and this is the cooking tin which inserts inside the body of the air fryer. The bit of liquid you can see in there is water, as I've just cleaned it out. You do not need to put any oil in this. Some people do put oil in the bottom, but you certainly wouldn't for this recipe. Right, this is now going into the air fryer. So my air fryer is a Philips model. I've had this one for a long time, a good number of years. It's basically a mini convection oven, so that's why I think that this recipe should work, because all it's doing is circulating hot air like another oven would do. So I'm going to keep it on 160. I like cooking at 160. It's not too high, it doesn't nuke things, but it does cook nice and evenly generally at that temperature. And I'm going to put the timer on the full maximum of 30 minutes. So we'll have an update in half an hour. Okay, the first 30 minutes is up. Let's have a look at them spuds. Okay, they still feel quite hard. So I'm going to put them in for a further 30 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, the air fryer dinged about 5 minutes ago. Let's have a look inside. And here's my spuds. Now they're beginning to feel a bit softer. Now I don't know what they're going to be like inside, obviously, but I'm now going to do something slightly different. Okay, what I'm going to do now is open the foil on the potatoes. And there, it actually does look like a good baked potato. I'm going to give it a little stab with a fork and see how it feels. Now that feels like it's just about cooked. I think that we're literally within 20-30 minutes of perfection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open both of these up now, because I want the actual hot air to get to them now inside the air fryer. But I'm going to add another ingredient. I'm going to add a small amount of water into the air fryer tin, just a little bit. And this is going to go back into the air fryer. Okay, so I'm going to close the air fryer drawer and I'm leaving it on 160, and this is now a final 30 minutes I'm going to put it on for. So what's going to happen now is that water that's in there will turn to steam. It will be super hot steam that will circulate within there, and the skin of the potato won't dry out, so it should be nice and moist as well as properly cooked. So 30 minutes, moment of truth, catch you then. Okay, the final 30 minutes is up and these are done. So here they are, they look really good. I think these are completely and utterly done. Yep, let's get them dished up. So I'm just going to get my potatoes out of the foil, Texture's good as I'm pushing the fork in, they're definitely cooked. Okay, let's just cut this down the middle. Open it up. Fluff it, yeah, that is good. That is really, really good. That is a decent baked potato. Open it up, fluff it, yeah. And this is the bigger of the two and this is cooked just nicely. So I'm going to add a little bit of butter in each one. And I've made some lovely tuna mayo with veggies in there. We've got yellow capsicum pepper, red onion, a few beans. And this will be the perfect filling or topping for my baked potatoes. So my initial question was, can you bake potatoes in an air fryer? And the answer is emphatically, yes, you can. Oh, that's so good. Gorgeous. Catch you on the next film. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Home and Garden production. You can find more by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. I'd just like to say thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel and for watching my films. It really is very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive future updates about the home and garden films which I upload. You can find my YouTube channel by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. Please click on the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you press that also, then you'll get future updates about the films which I upload. If you like my films, if you like my style of filming, then you might also like my travel channel, which you will find by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss or type in www.mosstravel.tv. Again, if you could subscribe to that channel, it would be hugely appreciated. If you'd like to get Moss Home and Garden updates on Facebook, then please open Facebook and do a search for Moss Home and Garden and you will find the page. If you like the page, then you will get future updates on there. And if you'd like to connect on Instagram for home, garden and travel photography, as well as some stories, then my username is StuMoss, STUMOSS. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, then my username is @StuartMoss. And if you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on stewmosshomegarden@gmail.com. Once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel, for watching my films. I do appreciate it. I'd just like you all to have a great day.